All right, we got everybody. Good evening, folks, and welcome to another night of Friday Night Inspiration. This is Jazz Appreciation Month, for anybody who didn't know that. And so, as part of tonight's broadcast, we're going to do both some straight ahead as well as some contemporary gospel jazz, and I hope that you all enjoy what we do. All right, hang on one sec. I got to check one little thing out. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, no, it's crackling a little bit. Hang on. We'll make sure this thing sounds good for y'all. All right, here we go. So this first song is called Guide Me. Get yourself together, DAbreu. All right, one more time. Oh, man. sure what's going on with this little sound situation. We tested everything out, but you know how it is. Just like, 2 seconds before you go live, it's like, bah! But, I'm thankful for each of you that for a whole year, we started this April 19th, 2020, in the midst of a whole lot of stuff when the world was basically shutting down. And you all hung with me in my humble beginnings, and I just appreciate you. So definitely continue to like, to follow, to subscribe, and click the notification bell, Jazz in the Spirit, or Jazz in the Spirit video. Hey sis, what's going on? And let us continue to stay in touch and let you know what's going on. And I want to hear from you all about what kinds of things that you're doing to make a difference in this world. I always want to celebrate that. So send us an email at peoplewhomakeadifference@jazzinthespirit.com, and we'll be sure to mention that we got a little not quite a newsletter per se, but it's the beginnings of a newsletter that's gone out to the first group of folks, and we want to put you on that too. So feel free to join in and see what the fuss is all about. So now you see I got my clarinet here. I'm gonna try something a little different, so I don't have to put my sax down. I'm gonna just try and hold it while I play the clarinet. And you all know that history is important to me. And as we talk about Jazz Appreciation Month, we want to definitely honor those great masters from New Orleans who were legendary in their time. If you may know of some of them, but if you don't know of others, check them out. Mr. Buddy Bolden was one of the first ones who was a cornet player, legend in New Orleans, and also Joe King Oliver, Kid Ory, trombonist, Mr. Sidney Bechet on the soprano saxophone, actually, and of course, you probably heard of Louis Armstrong. But then there's also a bunch of modern legends from New Orleans too, like certainly the Marsalis family, you know of them. There's also Nicholas Payton as a trumpet player, and also you may have heard of Trombone Shorty. He's also hailing from New Orleans, and of course, like I said, the Marsalis family. Most people know of Wynton Marsalis, but there's also Branford, there's Jason, there's of course, the dad, Ellis Marsalis, and all those folks. So in that spirit, we're going to take y'all back to New Orleans. This is Just a Closer Walk with the Yeah. Never forget where you come from. So we honor the spirit of those great legends of New Orleans as we celebrate Jazz Appreciation Month. So, continuing on, we're going to do a song from the album. And of course, for those of you who are not familiar with it, the album is called Jazz in the Spirit. And it contains a bunch of great stuff. There's both your straight ahead side of things, there's your smooth side of things, there's your, kind of traditional contemporary gospel side of things. You'll hear it all on there. So pick up a copy if you have not already done so. Download, stream Jazz in the Spirit. It's available everywhere, but you can also visit my website, which is www.jazzandthespirit.com. Some folks like to have something in their hand, so you can pick up the physical CD like that. And also, we have merchandise. So you can pick up a Jazz in the Spirit mug. Come in very handy at times like this. And you can also pick up a Jazz in the Spirit t-shirt. Those of you that might have seen the last broadcast, I was sporting that last time. So I hope that you all will come and check that out. So this is still in the spirit of the tradition. This is By and By from the album. And that'll be Mr. John T. Martino on the piano. Dwayne Cook Broadnax on the drums. Mr. Dan Freeman on the upright bass. And of course, I can't forget my homeboy, Sticks Bones, that was playing the drums on that song. Definitely give him some love, too. So thank you all. That was By and By. And we're going to slow it down a little bit now. And this is a nexus of a spiritual and a jazz standard. It's called Walk With Me Footprints. One night, a man had a dream. He dreamt he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes from his life. For each scene, he noticed two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonging to him and the other to the Lord. When the last scene flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life, there was only one set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times in his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand. When I needed you most, why did you leave me? The Lord replied, my precious child, I would never leave you. During your trials and sufferings, when you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. Yeah. So that's Walk With Me Footprints. When we put those all together, I hope you all enjoy that. All right. So I guess you know, those of you that have come to see me live, you know that a lot of times I will kind of divide the set into, you know, the kind of straight ahead traditional jazz sound and the contemporary jazz sound. You know, and even with a band, we have, you know, we call it a, you know, acoustic band and an electric band in the spirit of the late great Mr. Chick Corea. And also, while I'm at it, I wanted to know from you all, just a quick little poll, if I were to do some live performances, because there's some things that are opening up, and you all are, those of you that are in the, you know, kind of greater Richmond area, would you come if we were to do, you know, Jazz in the Spirit, something similar to this at a live venue? Let me know, because I want to be able to say to some of these venue owners that we have a following that we've developed over the year, you know, on Jazz in the Spirit and Friday Night Inspiration, and we can bring them to your venue if you like. You know, gotta negotiate and stuff, but so let me know if that's something that you would be interested in doing, because there are a few venues that are starting to venture open and looking for new artists to bring. So I'd love to be able to bring Jazz in the Spirit there. Some probably, you know, maybe a solo situation at first, and then maybe develop it up into a band. So let me know. Let me know. Just, you know, you can put it in the chat, or you can send me an email to peoplewhomakeadifference@jazzinthespirit.com. So we're going to close out our straight ahead side of things, uptown, as they say, with another classic. This is a hymn, but we've done it in kind of a straight ahead style. It's When We All Get to Heaven. Got to stay awake on that one. So that is when we all get to heaven. What a day of rejoicing that will be. All right. So now we're going to transition into the other side of things, and you know, so it's going to be a little bit of a different vibe. But I hope that you all enjoy this as well. All right. So let's see here. We're going to start off with a song that is very timely and very appropriate for what we're dealing with right now. I don't know about you, but sometimes, you know, I have to just turn off the news and just, you know, I just get tired and, but I need a little uplift myself. And so this song just says, "Love lifted me." That's love lifted me. All right, now I'm getting a little crackling sound. I'm not sure what that's all about, but give me a sec. Let me check this out right quick. All right, let's see. Did that help? Oh, still hearing it. Are y'all hearing that? A little crackling sound? Because I don't want y'all to be, hearing crazy stuff. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Did that change it? Yeah, that seems like it feels a little better. All right, let me keep going. All right, so there is another song that's probably really, really familiar to you, and we're just going to do a little instrumental version of it, and I think it's just very timely for what's going on right now. And I'm not going to even introduce it because y'all know it that well, all right? But this is another tribute to another great legend. Yeah, and if you were not familiar with that song, it's a classic by a living legend by Mr. Stevie Wonder. It's called Love's in Need of Love Today. And although it was written way back in the 70s, it's amazing how apropos the words and the meaning and the message still are for us today. For truly, truly, love is in need of love today. And whatever you do, y'all, try to spread more love as much as you can, because we got way too much of the other stuff. Amen. All right now. So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, click the notification bell. I want to make sure I get all that stuff in. Jazz in the Spirit. Definitely continue to support Jazz in the Spirit. If you're enjoying what you hear, we definitely would appreciate if you could show that in a tangible way, because it's not free. And as I see, I'm going to need to get some of this equipment looked at soon because it was acting up today. So your contributions help towards that, and we definitely appreciate them. The suggested contribution is $10, as if you were coming to a live performance or something like that. Some of you pay a lot more to go to a live performance. Well, here, you don't have to leave your living room or your car or your phone or wherever you are. And we're right here with you. So, even with all the crazy stuff that goes on, we're thankful that there are angels watching over us. angels watching over me. Yes, indeed. All right. So for the last song, we're coming close to the end of the hour already. Wow. Hey, son, what's going on? Thank you so much, Mom. There's a song. This is our song of the month, and it is called "Light of the World." Many of you have already heard it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my headphones, and I'm going to trust that you folks can hear it pretty well. And I'm going to free myself so that we can do this the right way. So you probably have heard by now that there's a line dance to it. And those of you that have been watching faithfully in the month of April, you see that I had my little friend from New Orleans, that was kind of illustrating the dance when I was seated. But I was leaving the Friday Night Inspirations to show you in person kind of what is going on. So I hope y'all have seen it already. And so now, we can all do it together. So, I'm going to probably do a lot of pointing because I'll have the horn in my mouth. But basically, the long story short is, you go forward, then you come back to the center, you go to the right, come back to the center, you go back, come back to, wait, is that right? Hold on. Forward, center, right, center, back, center, left, center. Yeah, that's it. And then you just kind of pivot during a little interlude. And you're forming the shape of a cross because that's what we're talking about, the light of the world. So I hope that you all like this. And before I go, I want to make sure that I give a shout out to Mr. Mike Bowens, a wonderful brother. And he hooked me up today. He just pretty much gave my yard just a whole makeover, an extreme makeover, and I really appreciate it. So if y'all are in the Richmond area and you need some great landscaping done, this is Mr. Mike Bowens. I'm giving him a shout out all on the air because he's a great guy and he loves music as well. So, Mike said, "Are you going to do some funk today?" And I said, "Well, Mike, we got a certain repertoire we're going to do, but I think this could probably qualify." So I hope you're listening, Mike. And y'all have a great night. Thank you all for once again joining me on Friday Night Inspiration. And if you want to get up, this is a great time. Hey, you just kind of bounce, right? All right, I'm gonna just play now. That's right. He is, yes he is. Jesus, the light of the world. Thank you, Ma. Man, we got the whole family on here. I mean, I got my son on here, I got my wife on here, got my church on here. Hey, Fourth Baptist. All right now. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for celebrating 1 year of Friday Night Inspiration with me. We started this on April 17th, 2020. Lord have mercy. And as crazy as it is to sound, some of the folks that started this journey with us are no longer with us. They have transitioned on to another place, and we cherish their memory. And we do everything that we do with them in mind. So thank you all again. It's definitely much better to be seen than viewed, as they like to say, but I'm glad to see you. Thank you all for seeing me. And again, continue to like, follow, subscribe, and click the notification bell. For Jazz in the Spirit, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Periscope, Periscope/Twitter, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're all over the place. But we just want to be able to share this with you, and the video will be up. So if someone didn't get to see it today, you can forward it to them. Please continue to support the album, Jazz in the Spirit. Purchase it, give it to a friend, download it, stream it. You can purchase the physical CD and all of those things. We also have my Happy Birthday from Me project that's available. That's only on digital version. Share that with your friends as well. And I'm working on a book, y'all. I'm working on a book on gospel jazz. So that's why I'm not posting as much, but it's some great stuff that's happening. So thank you all again for allowing us to share this time together. And you all have a great, great night. God bless you. Remember, spread that love.